Hi everyone, welcome to this tutorial. So in this tutorial I'll be showing you how you can create a shapefile for your study area. So be it a wildlife sanctuary, a national park or a lake, I will show how you can create a shapefile for that particular area very easily within seconds, and then I'll be preparing a study area map using that particular shapefile, which includes the map elements such as coordinates, legends, grid cells and sampling stations. So let's get into the tutorial. First of all, you need to open your QGIS, and here it goes. This is my QGIS, and here you have to select a new empty project. And to begin your work, you need to have a base map to work with. Then only you will be able to find where your study area is. And for that, you have to go to plugins and go to manage and install plugins. And here you have to search quick map this one, quick map services, and you just install the plugin. So this particular plugin, quick map services, will provide a lot of base maps for you to access. It's done, so I will show it. If you go to web and quick map services, you will find a lot of map tiles providers: S3, Google, NASA, OSM. So in this case, we'll be using this OSM standard base map. Here it goes. You can see the world map has appeared here now, and now you can zoom into your area of interest. So in my case, I'm going to conduct a study in this Periyar National Park Tiger Reserve, which is a national park located in Kerala, in India. So this is going to be my study area in this tutorial. So now I need the shapefile of this particular area. How can I obtain it? And in QGIS, it's very easy. All you have to do is you have to go to plugins again, go to manage and install plugins. And here you have to search QGIS. Okay, this plugin. I'm installing it. Okay, I think it's getting done. Okay, it's been installed successfully. Now you can close it. So now what I'm going to do is that I will use this plugin to run an algorithm, and I will tell that algorithm to extract this shapefile or a polygon for this representing this national park. It's easy. You have to go to QGIS, and here you can see a key column and a value column. So in the key column, I'm going to enter boundary, and under the value column, if you click here, you can see different types of boundaries. So key is a major category and value contains subcategories. So in my case, it's a national park, so I have set national park, and you can see in here, and this is going to be canvas extent, which means this is the canvas, QGIS canvas. So what we are telling the algorithm is that extract national park falling under can be seen within this canvas extent here. So here we can see only a single national park. So I hope the algorithm will extract a shapefile or a polygon for that protected area. So let's run the query. Yeah, it's done. See, the algorithm has extracted a shapefile for that national park, and it's very easy. So you might be wondering, I'll show you the plugin again. What is this key and value, or where do we get it? So for that, you can search key and value in OSM, and open the first link you see, and I'll show you the case of national park. So here you can see our main category or key was boundary, and the subsections include aboriginal lands, administrative, forest, maritime marker, so national park. So this national park comes under the category of boundary. Similarly, there are a lot of key values or the main categories: building, and as you scroll down, there is a lot of these categories. For example, I'll show you water body. See, if the key value is water, then it could take values like river, canal, ditch, lock. So now we extracted the shapefile for a national park, which is a protected area. So if you want to extract a shapefile for a lake, you have to specify water and the corresponding value. So you should be very specific. If you give the wrong key value, then you are not going to get it. So before extracting these shapefiles, you should be well knowledgeable about the key and values. You have to spend some time with it, and once you're done, then it's easy. And now I have extracted the shapefile, and I need to change its color. Since it's a national park, I would like to give it a green color, and for that I'm going to right click and go to properties. And here, if I go to simple fill, I can choose any fill color I want. So I'll choose green, and I will reduce the transparency of it. Okay, done. And the stroke color, let it be red, and I will reduce its width. Stroke color, stroke is nothing but this boundary line you can see. Click apply. I will increase it. Okay. And now you can press OK. So this is it. And before proceeding, I want you to do one thing. You have to look at another base map. Go to web and quick map services, and here you will find S3 gray light. I'm unselecting this OSM standard map here. And now you will get an idea about the relative position of our study area, Kerala here. So I wanted to take a screenshot of this, which we will use later when we are creating the study area map. Okay, this is the southern India. So I'm going to take a screenshot of it now. In this, you can see your study area, where it lies. Okay, I have taken a screenshot and I'm going to save it in my desktop. Okay, study area location. Okay, I'm done. So now let's get back to the okay. So now that we got our base map, the shapefile, you don't need OSM anymore. You can stick on to this S3 gray base map. It looks better actually when you are creating study area. And before that, I told you that I have some sampling stations, and I need to add those sampling stations into this shapefile. Before that, I will show you my data, and this is in CSV format, and all this data will be available for you to download in the description below. You just get it before you start with this tutorial. So here I have 5 different stations, from station 1 to station 5, and the corresponding coordinates. So these are stations where I conducted my sampling, and the corresponding coordinates have given here. So I want to mark these stations within this polygon of Periyar Tiger Reserve National Park. And in QGIS, it's very easy. All you have to do is you have to go to raster, layer, and here you will find an option called add layer, and here you can see add delimited text layer. Click there, and the window will be opened. From here you have to choose, browse that particular CSV file. So this is the CSV file, stations. Click open. So when you open it, it will appear here. You can see stations, latitude, longitude, and our station names are in this column. And the X field is going to be longitude and the Y field is going to be latitude. And under geometry definition, you can see we are going to add point coordinates. Simply click add. Your points will be added now. See, you can see it there. But the issue is that they're not visible. We need to change the color. So I'm going to right click, go to properties. And under simple marker, I'm going to make it yellow. Now it's more visible and I can increase the size of it. Okay, let it be like that. Now we have added the points and increased the size. And the next point is to add labels. So we don't know which one is station 1 and which one is station 2 and all. So in order to add labels, you have to go to this option. You can see this ABC here. And now it's no labels. You have to select single labels. And if you simply, before that, you look at the value section, value cell here. The value has been selected as stations. It is because we had 3 columns in our data set. One column contained the station name, so we are selecting that particular column. And if you click apply, the station names will be, added. But the issue is that the station names are actually overlapping with the point markers, and you need to keep a distance between the points and the station names. So for that, you have to go to placement and increase the distance. I'm increasing it a little more. Okay, now I think the overlapping issue has been solved. And if I go back to the text option, I can increase the text font size. And also I'm going to make it bold. Fine. Click OK. So done. Now we have added our sampling points. You might be thinking that this is too big, but actually it's not. When you prepare the map, the font size will decrease. And now let's start with composing the map. And before that, I'm zooming into this map, and we will place it approximately in the center of this canvas. Looks good. Fine. Now we have, so now let's go to the first step for creating the study area map. You have to go to new print layout, click there and click OK. You don't have to give any names here. If you want, you can give. So a separate window has opened now. And it is here that we are going to do the remaining works. So first of all, you need to add the map here. For that, you can use this option, add map option. Click and drag. So actually your map will be added here. See, it's here, and as you can see, it's a bit small. So you can increase the size of it by increasing the map size in the actual QGIS window. Okay, if you increase it here and click this refresh button, okay, I will draw it again. After clicking refresh, its size is not increasing here. It was supposed to increase. Okay, done. See, now it looks good, and you can see the base map, and you can also see our study area, the polygon. And after this, you can modify, like I think the fonts do not need to be bold, so I'm going to change it. Stations, do a right click, and okay, let's decrease the size instead of changing the format. Okay, and if I go back and if I click refresh, I mean, it's been refreshed, I think, so it looks better now. Now we have added our sampling stations, and we have done almost 2/3 of our work. And the remaining works include adding coordinates, adding scale, adding legends and all. And it's easy. I'll show you how you can do that. You have to first of all select this map option, and here if you scroll down, this CRS, you can see you have to change it into default one, EPSG 4326. So this particular CRS, coordinate reference system, is more accurate, and it's been widely used in GPS operations and all. But in web maps like OpenStreetMap and all, we generally use pseudo Mercator CRS, and it's not so accurate. So anyways, I'm not getting into details. You can keep this as your CRS. And if you scroll down, you can see grids. Here you can add a new grid by clicking here, and then you select the grid 1 and click modify grid. And CRS, again you have to specify default CRS EPSG 4326. This is the default CRS coordinate reference system in QGIS. And now we have to provide the X and Y values. So the X value is going to be, you have to specify it in degrees. So in this particular coordinate reference system, the X and Y values will be in degrees, not in meters. So in such cases, I'm going to specify 0.15 degrees by 0.15 degrees. So 1 degree in EPSG 4326, if you Google, you can see the 1 degree is almost equal to 111 kilometers. So we have specified 0.15 degrees. I don't know how many kilometers are it actually, so you can do the calculation and find it out. This is just for the demonstration purpose. I'm adding this grid. So the grid has been added, and next I can change the line style. I can reduce its transparency so that it looks better. It will blend in with the actual map. Okay, done. And I can add a frame here. You can choose interior ticks, and if you scroll further down, you can find an option to draw coordinates. You just simply click there, the coordinates will be drawn, and here you have to select the format of your coordinate. So I'll be keeping degree minute with suffix, and the coordinates are outside the map now, so I'll be keeping it inside by clicking here, inside frame, and the right coordinates also should be inside the frame, and the top coordinates should also be inside the frame, and finally the bottom coordinates should also be inside the frame. Now all coordinates have been placed inside our frame, and here you can change the transparency of the font size of those coordinates. Okay, let it be like that. We are done. Okay, now you can go back, and if you go further down, you can add a frame to your study area map just by clicking here. A frame will be added. That's it. Now we have added our sampling stations, coordinates, grid cells and all. And finally, you can add a few more map elements like the scale bar. You have to click here and draw. A scale bar will be added here. And then what you can do is you can add legend. So you have to click there, and if you draw a box here, the legends will appear here. So what you can do is there are some unwanted legends like OSM standard S3 gray. We need to keep only the stations legend, and for that you uncheck the auto update box, and here you can delete this. Click on this OSM standard legend and remove it, and again you have click S3 gray light layer and remove it by clicking this remove selected item option. And finally I'm going to remove this boundary national park as well. Done. And you can change the legend's name. These are my sampling stations, and if you go down, okay, that's it. And if you go back, you will find some option to change its the legends, font size and all here. If you have time, you can explore. This way you can do, and let me see. Okay, so these item labels, if you increase the font size, the corresponding font size will be increased for this sampling station font. Anyways, I'm going to keep it somewhere here. I need to find a place to keep it. Okay, let it be there, sampling stations. And then what you can add is you can add a title. This is your study area map, and you need to provide a title. And for that, first of all, you have to draw a shape, add a rectangle by clicking here. Draw it where you want to add your title for the map, and you can see the style column. So go there and reduce its opacity, and if you go to rendering and this blending mode here, also you can reduce the opacity of that particular rectangle. And you should know that when you keep adding different elements to your study area map, each element will appear here. So this is the order. The base layer is map, and above that we added scale bar, and over that we added legend, and on top of that we added rectangle. So you can reorder the arrangement. Anyways, I'm not going to do that. Let it be like that. And now we have added a rectangle. And then I will add simply select this option, add label option, and click and draw a square. So we have added a text box. Now you need to provide a name for your study area. This is the Periyar National Park. National Park. And you can increase the font size and all here. Okay, this is fine, I think, and I'm keeping it in the center by entering space. Okay, this looks good now. And we placed it actually over the rectangle we created initially. So in order to select that rectangle, you have to click on it. See, now we can move the rectangle, and I'll keep it there. Okay, then now the rectangle is actually under this title text. Now we need to move this label. Okay, it looks good now, Periyar National Park. And that's it. We have almost completed preparing our study area map. Another thing you can do is that you can add a small map showing where your study area actually is. And for that, you can add a picture by clicking here, draw it here. So now we are going to add the screenshot which we captured earlier. You have to go to raster image. And here you can browse that particular screenshot. I saved it in my desktop. So let me select it. So here it is, study area location. Okay, it's been added now, you can see. And you can add a border to this particular picture. And for that, I can go to this add shape option, and I can again draw a rectangle above this layer, and it shouldn't be having any fill color. And under simple fill, you need the boundary, so the stroke color should be there, and stroke width you can increase, And now you have to keep the rectangle over the picture. It's correct. Okay, so if you want to edit any of these map elements, first of all you have to select it from this window here. For example, scale, when you select scale bar, it will be selected like that. You can rearrange and select different map elements. So that's it. This is the southern India, and you have to show that this is our study area. It's visible like a spot. So to specify, you can choose this add arrow button and click on that, and again click here, then do a right click. So now we have pointed our study area where it actually is, so that the readers can easily understand. So that's all. We have created a good looking study area map, and if you have more time to spend, then you should definitely improve the aesthetics of this map. I just quickly show you how it can be done, and I believe this is one of the easiest method. So especially if you're having study areas like national park, protected areas and all, and in QGIS you can extract almost every geographical features like playgrounds, football ground, river, a lake, everything you can extract using the QGIS algorithm. So you just have to know the key and values. So thanks everyone for watching this video. I will see you in my next video.